the universe knows. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So take any word problem. Finally, they'll be converting into an equation that involves addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. So first, let us focus on the words that represents addition. So what are the general words that represents addition? Sum, plus, increased by. Whenever I say something is increased by, x is increased by 7, x plus 7, right? Everything looks simple, but they're critical. As and when I go on, you should have all the things that I'm telling you in your brain, then easily you'll be able to convert a given word problem into a mathematical statement and you'll be able to solve everything. First, I'm concentrating on addition. So what are the different ways addition can be generally asked? Sum of x and y, x plus y. X is increased by y, means again it represents x plus y. Correct, right? We can also say greater than. Increased by is also called as greater. This is also greater than. We can also say combine. We can also say total. We can also say in all or all together. In all or all together. So generally I see these are the words that represents sum, plus. You can also say added to, x is added to y, or plus. So generally these words, whenever you see these, total, combined, greater than, increased by, means we are referring to addition. X is increased by y, means x plus y. Okay. 5 greater than x. 5 greater than x. X plus 5. 5 combined with x means, I meant to say 5 and x are combined means x plus 5. So whenever I see these general words, I represent those to be addition question. I'll change those English statements into addition. We know addition is plus. So whenever I see for subtraction, what are the different English statements that I use to convert English statement into subtraction? Whenever I see decreased by, it is means subtraction. Less means generally it is subtraction. Taken away, take away, subtraction. Difference, the English meaning for difference is subtraction. Less or less than, both means less or less than. We can also say fewer than. Leftover, remaining. Slowly I'll go to difficulty things. If you know very well, but you should be good. If you are good at this basics, I'm good at this basics, so I can do. I can immediately represent what they're asking. So when I say remaining means minus, or how many more, minus. So generally, whenever I have these English sentences, I try to convert into mathematical statement. I generally use minus. So what is my intention here for the next 1 hour of the class? Helping you to make a word problem look easier. Let them give whatever the word problem they want. I'll try to make as easier as possible. So you need to have some weapons with you. What are the weapons that are only the weapons that are required for students to solve a word problem is you should be comfortable in understanding the language or converting the given word problem into mathematical statement. So whatever I'm going to explain for the next few minutes, strategies will help you to convert the given word problem question into mathematical equation. Okay. Yeah. So when should I replace? What are the different words that we use for multiplication? Times, product, multiplied by, twice as much or thrice as much, of. Of means multiplication, most important. The preposition of generally represents multiplication. Twice as much or thrice as much, or 4 times or 5 times. 4 times or 5 times means all these represents multiplication. Times represents multiplication. This I already wrote. Product multiplied by twice as much. I'm teaching the basic. Now slowly I'll go into the thing. Now whenever I see these words, I'll replace with multiplication symbol. So whenever I see ratio or the quotient or the divided equally, average, correct, right? Average, fraction of, percent, x% means x by 100. Whenever I see ratio, quotient, divided equally, average, fraction of, percent, split, divided equally, all these meant division. I should replace them with division symbol. All these basic words gives me that yes, there is something useful, there is something that we need to do with division. Okay, yeah. So in inequalities we have two symbols. This is less than, this is greater than. This is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. This symbol stands for less than, right? This symbol stands for greater than. This symbol stands for less than or equal to. This symbol stands for greater than or equal to. So in exam, whenever you see at least, what is the meaning of at least? Generally this comes under inequalities. Yeah. What is the meaning of at least? I have scored I have scored at least 20 marks in my math exam. Means at least means greater than or equal to. At least means immediately you need to replace at least with greater than or equal to. Our intention is converting English into mathematics. Our entire class would focus on converting English statements into mathematical statements. So wherever I see at least, what is the meaning of at least? I should have minimum. Minimum means greater than or equal to. Next frequently word that I see is at most. At most means maximum. I have at most 1,000 rupees with me, means the amount that I have, maximum amount that I have with me is 1,000 rupees, means less than or equal to. 90% of students will get confused. For at least they'll write less than or equal to, for at most they'll write greater than or equal to. Don't by heart. At least, minimum means I should have more than that, means greater than or equal to. At most means greater than. I have maximum means the amount that I have is 1,000 rupees. Maximum amount I have is 1,000 rupees. The at most amount that I have with me is 1,000 rupees, means less than or equal to. Two most important words which frequently misused by students, and SAT catches students in these simple things. Now in percentages, other thing that I see in percentages, which is most important, which students try to do something or they get confused. So whenever you see what, you need to replace, not only here, anywhere, whenever you see what, replace with some variable like a, x or y or z. Suppose, let me see, 6 is what percent of 30? Assume I'm asking a question. 6 is what percent of 30? So whenever I see what, I need to replace with a variable. Whenever I see percentage, percentage means per 100, 1 by 100. Whenever I see percentage English word, I need to replace percentage with 1 by 100. Whenever I see of, already we discussed, we should replace with multiplication sign. So whenever I see is or was, this is also the most important thing that you need to keep in mind. Whenever I see is or was or equals or were, generally it represents equal to sign. So 6 is what is some variable, percent is 1 by 100, of is multiplication 30. Even you are dumb in math, you just know how to convert English to math, anyone can write this equation, then you need to do simple calculation. So 20%, 6 is 20% of 30. There are many ways to do. I don't do all this, but you should know all this to solve any difficult question. So next, in percentages, it is most important. In percentages, whenever you see what or anywhere you see what, replace with some variable. They're asking you to find some variable like x, y, or z. Whenever you see is or was or equals or were, they meant equal symbol. there will be, there was, or there were, is, equal symbol. Percentage always stands for 1 by 100. Percentage means 1 by 100. Of always stands for multiplication. So these are the things that is going to help you in terms of solving percentages word problems. These words will help you to solve whenever you have inequalities word problems. These addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division are the basics which everyone in the class should know even before you are coming to the class. Okay, and this simple thing you should know. I hope most of you know, but if not, I'm just teaching you for 1 second. If I say A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, if I say B is to C is equal to 4 is to 5, if I ask you A is to C, if I say A is to B is 2 is to 3, if I say B is to C, is to means ratio, A is to means E is to, A is to B is 2 is to 3. E is to generally represents ratio. Ratio is also A by B, division. Yeah. If I say A is to B is 2 is to 3, B is to C is 4 is to 5, then if I ask you A is to C, what should be answer? Please type in the chat box what should be answer. Because now I'll be doing questions based on inequalities, I'll be doing questions based on percentages, I'll be doing questions based on ratios, I'll be doing word problems based on conversions, I'll be doing general word problems which involves addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and after the class I'm going to give you some beautiful questions. Please do solve them. More and more word problems you solve, you become very good in everything in life, because to solve word problems you need to analyze. More and more you start analyzing, your brain, your neurons will be activated, your brain starts working faster, you become better in everything. I'll try to give as many word problems as possible. So I'm asking you a simple question on the board. I gave you A is to B is 2 is to 3. I also gave you B is to C is 4 is to 5. Then what is the value of A is to C? Fast. Good. Students who gave me answer perfect. Who are finding it difficult, see how simple is this. We know A is to B is 2 is to 3, B is to C is 4 is to 5. Ratio is same as division here. So B value here is 3, B value here is 4. So I cannot compare these two numbers because they're different. So to make them same, I'm multiplying with 4, I'm multiplying with 3. Now A is to B is 8 is to 12, and B is to C is 12 is to 15. So if I ask you A is to C, the value of A is 8 and the C is 15. So the value of A is to C should be 8 is to 15. That should be my answer. But unfortunately, there are many people who are even preparing for IITs. Many people, hardly 2 or 3 students gave me correct answer. Most of them are giving like 2 is to 5, 5 is to 6, something 2 is to 5, 5 is to 6. How can that be answer here? 8 is to 15 should be answer. This is another important thing you should know, because you get ratios, word problems, and you should know this simple thing. That is the reason I explained here. If you know A is to B and B is to C, and if I want to, sometimes they might also give C is to D. For example, they might give C is to D as 6 is to 7, assume. If I ask you A is to D, now everyone try to find what can be A is to D. Everyone should tell me answer. What is the ratio of A is to D? They might add one more variable here. They might add C is to D2, and they ask you what is the value of A is to D. So first you find A is to C. We already got A is to C. What is the value of A is to C? 8 is to 15. Now C is to D, 6 is to 7. Now C here is 15, C here is 6. I need to make them both of them common. So I'm multiplying with 2 here, I'm multiplying with 5. When I multiply with 2, it becomes 16 is to 30. When I multiply with 5, it becomes 30 is to 35. So now both C's are common. So I can happily write A is to D as 16 is to 35. Correct, right? Just make them common. Make the bases common so that you'll be able to compare. That's it. Okay. So ratio is also like division, but you should know the simple basics to solve ratio problems. That is the reason I went here. Now, next, and this is another word problem which I frequently see, which is more simple, but students unnecessarily make mistakes. Conversion error or units. Again, I'm telling you, this is one of the most important things. Just because of this, you lose one or two questions in entire paper. Later on, you realize, array, they're asking in meters, I marked in centimeters, or they're asking in feet, I marked in something else. No use. You should be very careful in what things the SAT paper or the college board is asking. You should be very careful with the conversion. And you have just one or two questions based on conversions. I generally represent conversions with ratios. For example, if I say, for example, let me show one question here and every one of us will solve it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just looking into one paper. This is an actual paper, test paper 9. I downloaded. Yeah, everyone just see question number 12 and try to give me answer. Simple units question. We need to do units question, simple units question. See the 12th question. Whenever you are looking for units, it is same like ratios. They might give meters, they might ask you to millimeters. See the relation and convert them, you'll be able to get to the answer. Biologists found a new species of pale shrimp at the world's deepest undersea vent. The BB vent field. The name of the vent field is BB, very good. So first two lines is something they're speaking about identification of a new species. The vent is 3.1 miles below the sea surface. Approximately how many kilometers below the sea surface is the vent? Everyone should do and tell me answer fast. You will have hardly 10 seconds to solve like these questions. So if at all you are giving me this mistake, means I should not spare you here. Everyone should give me answer fast. Everyone should be aggressive in class. Everyone should get 800. Fast. Few students are giving me wrong answer. You need to be careful with conversion. That is what is most important. This is a simple question. They might give a lot difficult question than this. Good. Everyone just type your answer. Just type your answer. Option A, B, or C, whatever you feel like. Good. Even few students are sitting quiet. So just complete this. I'll say one moral. Then again I'll start back the class. Just I'll take 1 minute of your time and I'll start the class again. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Excellent. I think almost 21 or 22 students have given me answer. 2-3 are yet to give me. Out of 22 to 23, 70% of them gave me answer as D for Delhi. 25% to 27% of them gave me answer as A for Agra. 2 to 3% gives me option C or B as the answer. So why people gave me A for Agra as answer? They will not read the question carefully. You should read the question carefully. It is like a golden question. If I'm making mistake in this question, you'll feel really bad after coming out of the exam, but you don't know that you made mistake. Even once you get the score, you don't know. Conversions questions are most dangerous. What he has given, he says it is 3.1 miles below the sea surface. But what he is asking, how many kilometers below the sea surface is the vent? He's asking in terms of kilometers. So what simply students will do, they'll multiply 3.1 into 0.214. Is that making any sense here? Already has given in miles. I need to convert the miles into kilometers. So 1 mile is 1 by 0.6214 kilometer. So 3.1 by 0.6214. It should be definitely 3. I think it is close to 5. So 5 should be your answer. Now 90% array. What array here? Nothing is going to work. God will never ever give you option again to solve such a simple question and get good score in SAT. You are missing a golden opportunity. For example, everything I would like to relate with stories in life. I'll tell you a real story. Just right now in my office, 2 students are sitting. 2 of them are writing the exam. One student, because he joined recently, generally I give test to the students who joined recently so that they'll come to know which level they are in. Other student, he already wrote 1 or 2 tests. Again, he want to write the test. I told him, why do you want to write the test? No, sir, I want to write the test. Okay. I gave the person who is writing second or third time came 5 to 10 minutes early. I gave him the paper. That actual person who needs to write the exam also gave. I gave him the person 10 minutes later. So the person who came later, for both of them, I told, if you are taking test means it makes only sense when you write exact time. What students will do, they don't follow. Such students will never get scores. And I'm telling you with my experience, I've seen hundreds of students, thousands of students. What hundreds? I've been teaching from last 18 years, SAT. So this person who came early, he already took 10 minutes. That person who came late, sir, he said, sir, section 1 is done, 65 minutes is done. Still this person is doing. What is the use of such things here? So you need to be sincere. When I say sincere, whether teacher is, you should work for your sake. You should work for your sake. If you are working for me or if you are working for your parents, you'll never get this course. Please be sincere. If you don't understand, try to watch the videos again, ask for extra help, solve all the questions, identify your potential, try to improve from there. You'll achieve miracles in life. And conversions is like miracle in life. Whenever I get conversion, I need to be very careful what exactly is asking and what he has given. Okay, he has given miles and he's asking you to convert me into kilometers. You need to be very careful, very, very careful. I'm not careful. I'm very good at multiplication. I'll just do multiplication means you'll get worst answer and you'll never get scores above 750 because you make such silly mistakes. There are many more questions where you can make mistakes. Correct, right? Yeah. So please be sincere and we'll solve. So based on the things, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, inequalities, that is at least at most in the percentages and the ratios that we have discussed right now, we'll solve few word problems. And after the class, I'm going to send you some wonderful questions. Please do solve them. Definitely you'll become perfect in math, or you'll feel like you started slowly getting perfect in math. Okay, I can see one question here. 13th is also based on word problem. Everyone should attack. I'm giving you exactly maximum 2 minutes to solve this. You need to solve and give me your answer. Start, attack. Everyone, write the information in the notes. Please don't sit idle in the class. Attack the question. Very good. Simple question. Let me see how many of you will give me answer fast. Read the question. Who are struggling to understand, read the question again. There are only two difficult words here, at least and at most. We know how to convert them into English. So be active, convert and tell me answer. Start. Simple. If you are using logic, you can solve in less than 1 minute. Good. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. But please don't simply sit and solve these papers at home. These are for the discussions in the class. You just solve, you're coming to here, you don't know your real potential. Very good. Very good. I'll explain you the best way to solve this question. Definitely you'll appreciate my efforts. Only thing is you should know how to convert English to math. In word problems, if you know how to convert English to mathematical statements, you can solve any question in SAT with at most ease. Good. Good, good, good. Everyone just type your answer. Very good. Okay, so everyone should type. Some of you are not giving me answer, just need to convert into word problem, into mathematical statement. Everyone should convert. Please do convert. Okay, so perfect. I received answers from almost, just let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 students gave me answer. There are 10 more students here who should give me answer. Please be active. Please don't sit in the class. As much active as possible will help you to solve questions. Okay, very good. I think 20 total 20 has given that 4-5 students. Please be active here. So now see the question. How simple is this? Whoever thinks difficult or who are giving wrong answer, see how simple you can solve this question in 5 seconds. Not even 5 seconds, in 2 seconds. Only thing is you need to convert this into mathematical statement. A cargo helicopter delivers only 100-pound packages and 120-pound packages. Very good. For each delivery trip, the helicopter must carry at least 10 packages. I'll assume that I'm carrying X of 100-pound packages and Y bags of 120 pounds packages. I need to carry at least X plus Y is the total number that I'll carry, because I'll carry both. So that should be greater than or equal to, because the minimum number that I need to carry is at least 10. So first mathematical statement that I can see on the board is X plus Y is greater than or equal to 10. And the total weight of the package can be at most 1100 pounds. What is the maximum number of 120 pounds packages that the helicopter can carry per trip? So it says the maximum weight that I can carry is 1100. So assume I'm carrying how many bags of 100 pounds? X bags. So the weight is 100x. How many bags of 120 pounds package I'm carrying? Y. So 120y. 100x plus 120y is the total weight that I'm going to carry. That should be less than just 1 second. Just sorry, sir. Just 1 second. I forgot to switch off my mobile. Other SIM. Just 1 second. 1 second. Just disabling. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Now everyone can hear me. Can someone unmute and tell me if you can hear my voice or not? You can hear my voice, right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Yeah. So now, since I'm carrying X bags of 100-pound package 100x and Y pounds of 120, 100x plus 120y should be less than or equal to 1100. Now, what is my question? What is the maximum number of 120 pounds packages? Means how many Y I can carry? So of all the numbers, what is the maximum number here? 6. So assume that you are carrying 6 bags of 120 pounds. If you carry 6, you need to carry at least 4 bags of 100 pounds. So 6 into 120 is 720. 4 into 100 is 400. 400 plus 720 is 1120. It is not satisfying my condition. So I can never ever carry 120 pounds of 6 bags of 120 pounds baggage with me, because if I carry that, it is not meeting my conditions. Definitely I need to come to the next number. Next number is 5. 120 into 5 is 600. If I carry 5 of these, I can carry 5 of these, because 5 plus 5, because I need to carry minimum 10. 5 into 100 is 500. 600 plus 500 is 1100. 1100 is equal to 1100. So happily C for Chennai should be your answer. So what is the most important thing that is required for you here? Forming a mathematical equation. Once you form, I'm telling you again, right? Word problems are difficult for everyone. And because of word problems, students lose marks in SAT exam, because they take a lot of time to solve questions, or they don't have strategies, or they get confused, or they don't follow any rules and regulations. I'm 100% sure before the class, at least and most, if I give you this question, you'll do something, whatever you want in your thing. No, for everything we have rules and regulations that we need to follow. Try to convert the given English statement into mathematical statement. Then you can play with that mathematical statement. Once you are done with the mathematical statement, immediately you should see what is asking for. What is asking for? What is the maximum number of 120 pound baggage that I can carry? The maximum options that I have given here is 6. So if Y value is 6, the X value should be 4, because the minimum I need to carry is 10 pounds. Minimum I need to carry is 10 bags. So, but 4 into 100 plus 6 into 120 is 1120, more limit than what I can carry in helicopter. So 6 cannot be my answer. Now I'll go for 5. If I carry 5 bags of 120 pounds. I also need to carry 5 bags of 100 pounds because minimum I need to carry 10 pounds. 5 into 100 plus 5 into 120, 1100 is satisfying. I'll do without pen and paper in seconds here. Once you form an equation, you have brain, you can do. See how simple is this question. Please, who are weak, everyone don't have same IQ levels. Who thinks they don't have, no problem, but start analyzing the things. You'll definitely enjoy, you'll easily get close to 800 score. Now let us solve other. I'll solve many word problems in today's class, and I have made very good questions. I'll share with everyone to you after the class. You please do solve them, but they're bit difficult. Don't worry, but you practice. My intention is that you need to practice. Everyone in the class solve question number 11 and give your answer. Type your answer for question number 11. You can use x and 10 minus x. Please do solve question number 11. Is telling two ratios are equal. Just equate the two ratios. You'll get answer in seconds. Question number 11. You should solve question number 11. Good. Everyone should solve. Perfect. Nine students gave me answer. Even others. Please don't think I'm pressurizing you, because in SAT, two things are important. One is solving a question and time to solve a question. You need to always time the test and take it. Good, excellent. 15 students gave me answer. Very good. Read the question, write a mathematical equation, just put whatever he is giving, you'll get answer in seconds. Perfect. 18 students gave me answer. Faster. I'll do some difficult questions with you if you can solve these questions. And these are all original questions, means you can expect similar questions to come in the exam front. Now I'll give some difficult questions. After this question, I'll give you some difficult questions. Means I'll give you questions from percentages. Fast. Plant A is currently 20 centimeters tall and plant B is currently 12 centimeters tall. The ratio of height of plant A to plant B, ratio of A is to B, means A by B is equivalent to the ratio of C by D. He's telling A by B equal to C by D. He gave A as 20, B as 12, and he gave C as 54. He's asking what is the value of D. See, itna nonsense question here. This one, this goes 5 times, 5, 4, this goes 3 times, this goes approximately 10.8 times, 32.4. Happily, A for Agra should be answered. Everyone should solve. Only 24 students give. The 2-3 students also should give me answers. Please don't sit quiet in the class. So answer should be definitely A for Agra should be your answer. Perfect answer. Very good. Excellent. Now let me get you into some difficult word problems that I feel like. So this question I can give 16 to 20, but that is bit more to your level right now. Let me just glance and give you some only word problems. Nothing else. Yeah, 35th. Everyone, please do solve 35th and tell me answer. Gisela would owe in taxes each year if she were not eligible for any tax deductions. This year, Gisela is eligible for taxation that reduces the amount of taxes she owes by, that reduces the tax she owes by this year by 10%. Okay, you don't know what is percentage decrease. Only some of you know, some of you don't know. You might not be able to solve. Leave it. You might not be able to solve. Leave it, because you need to know what is the meaning of percentage decrease. Then only you should be able to solve. If not, you might get stuck. Yeah. Please do solve question number 10. Everyone should solve question number 10. Type your answer in the chat box fast. You have just 1 minute to solve this question. Question number 10. Fractions, questions based on fractions, word problems frequently comes in exam. Fractions, inequalities, conversions, percentages. Those are the frequently asked word problems in the exam. Read question. Please do write the information that you have on the paper. Put it onto the paper, attack the question and type your answer in the chat box. This is a question based on the fraction. Word problem based on the fractions. Excellent here, Sidhu. Sidhu is the first one to give answer. Very happy. Yeah. Pranav also gave me answer and Manasvi gave, Bharani gave answer. Very good. Everyone, please do put pen and paper. Read, write the information given on the paper. You should be able to solve this. Perfect. Sir, you gave answer. Alok gave me answer. Gururaj gave his answer. Mahi gave her answer. Very good. Fast. You need to compete among your friends. That's it. Compete with your friends. Try to solve. Ashrita gave me her answer. Just check your answer once, Amma. Washington High School randomly selected freshmen, sophomore, junior, and senior students for a survey about a potential change to next year's schedule. So don't try to reread that even if you're unable to understand, just waste of time. Now the question starts. Of students selected for the survey, 1/4 were freshmen, 1/3 were sophomores. Half of the remaining selected students were juniors. If 336 students were selected for the survey, how many were seniors? So clearly he says, so there are 2 to 3 ways to do this. See, one way of doing, don't get confused. Don't get confused. If you want to do extremely smart way, I'll tell you extremely smart way. 1/4 generally represents 25%. Who knows very good? 1/4 into 100 is 25%. 1/3 generally represents 33%. Correct, right? So this is 25%. This is 33%. 25 plus 33 is 58%. What is the remaining percent? Approximately, I'm doing 33.33. I know I'm doing approximately 58. What is the remaining percentage? 42%. Don't worry if you're unable to understand, but I want you to enlighten. I want you to make you solve the question as quickly as possible. That is the reason. Even without pen and paper, I'm telling you how can you solve questions. So remaining is 42%. If half of the remaining selected students were juniors, means 21% was juniors. So 58 plus 21 is approximately 79%. If 336 students were selected, how many were seniors? So seniors were approximately 21%. 21% means 1/5. 1/5 of 336. Okay, so they should be approximately 70. Randomly, I did some randomly I did. In seconds, we'll be able to get to the answer. As D, now I'm doing another method. See how simply, how smartly you can do the question. That is the advantage of doing word problems. 1/4 of them are freshmen, means 25% are freshmen. 1/3 of means 33%. 33% are sophomores. So 33 plus 25. Again, I'm telling you, if you are good in percentages, you can do wonders in math. Wonders in math. I already uploaded one video on percentages. Please watch that video again and again. Students mainly who are weak in calculations, who are finding math very difficult, please do watch that video again and again till you become perfect in percentages. You'll see how confident you will be when you're solving any word problem, any mathematical question, not only these, even your CBSE or IB or AP, whatever the exam it might be. Now, 1/4, again I'm repeating, again I'll tell you other way to solve, normal way that you did. 1/4 is 25%, 1/3 is 33%, 33 plus 25 generally represents 58%. So the remaining is 42%. Half of 42% are juniors. So remaining of that is 21% are seniors. 21% means 1/5 because 1/5 is 20%. So 336 by 1/5 is approximately 20. That should be my answer. Other way, simple way, or most of you will do like this. What is the way that you people will do is, let the total number of students be, yeah, he gave 336. So 1/4 were freshmen, 1/4 of 336. See how cumbersome it would be. 1/3 of 336. 1/4 of 336 is so 1684 are freshmen. So if I do 112 or sophomores, 112 plus 84, 196, who are done, this done. So now 336 minus 196, so 140, half of this and half of this, so 70. This is another way to do. Correct, right? But you need to do so many calculations. I'll do 25 with 42, 21%, 1 by 5, 70% should be answered. There's another way. But you should do that if you think you are very, very good, or you have complete control over what you are doing. You are very clear in your thoughts. Then only please do that. If not, you do the normal method. You do 1/4 of 336, 1/3 of 336. 196 is the number of juniors, sorry, freshmen and sophomores. So freshman means generally 9th class students are called freshmen, 10th is sophomore, juniors is 11th, seniors is 12th. Same like in your engineering also. First year they call you as freshman, first year engineering, second year as sophomore. Now remaining total students is 336, subtract 196. Remaining are juniors plus seniors. Out of them 50% are juniors. So remaining 50% should be seniors. 50%, 50 by 100 is half. That is 140 by 2, which is 70. That is the why I'll get D for Delhi as my answer. Okay, yeah, perfect. I'll give you many more word problems. Slowly we'll go into difficult questions, but please start solving more and more word problems. You feel comfortable in math. Not that only you feel comfortable, you start liking math just because of word problems. 16th question also you can do. You just need to know the formula. So I'm not making you do. It's a calculator section, but so this is another thing. 336 by 3. To type in calculator, just to type in calculator for that question, if you're using calculator, you will take approximately 10 to 12 seconds. Use calculator, but try to minimize the use of calculators as less as possible. So more and more minimum use the calculator, you become a lot better in terms of doing math. Okay, roller question not required. Let me open another paper. Let me open other paper almost similar to that. Let me open section 4. So these are all word problems which you can do. Or you can do those simple questions later on. Even I'm doing simple questions. I'm not doing any difficult questions. So they gave one question on this also you can do. Okay, yeah, everyone try to solve question number 16, and question number 18 is also probability. First, let us do 18. Let me see how many of you have understood probability except one student. Everyone has attended my probability class. So first you do 18th question and tell me your answer here. 18th is one bit difficult probability question. Very, very few can solve this probability question. Let me see how many of you can give me answer. 18th is probability. Last class we have discussed probability. Let me see how many of you have mastered the probability concept. Yeah. Then we'll solve question number 16. First you solve question number 18. Everyone solve question number 18. Give me your answer. Then please do solve. Give me question number 16. One student gave me answer. Ashrita gave me answer. I don't know correct or wrong, but I got one answer as of now. It is a probability thing which we did in the last class. Option A, option B, option C have been covered so far. Only option D is not covered. You can just try to give me option D so that we all will be very happy. Okay. So most of you are typing something. Let me read the question and come back here. So when I read this question, the table above shows the results of a survey in which the table users were asked how often they would watch video advertisements in order to access streaming content for free. Something they're asking. Based on the table, which of the following is closest to the probability that the table user answered always, given that the table user did not answer never? Given that the table user did not answer never, so how many answered never? 24, 13.5, that is same as 100 minus 31. 100 minus 31 is almost 69. So 68.7 comes in the denominator. These are my favorable events. Out of the students who answered never, how many of them answered always? Always is 30.9. 30.9 by 68.7. I think answer is either A or B. Just do the calculation. You'll get to the answer. Just 1 second, let me do calculation. See how simple is this? Favorable events, total number of events, but we do something else, huh? So 30.9 divided by 68. I don't like using calculator, but I don't want to take risk in this. What is this? I think 0.45, correct, right? Or I was wrong. 30.9 divided 30.9 divided by 68.7. Yes, 0.45 should be answer, correct. 0.45 should be correct. Who gave me 0.45? I'm not 30 or 33. 30.9 by 68.7. If you simplify, you get 0.45. That should be your answer. Of all the students who did not answer never, means who answered out of this. These are my total number of events. Out of this, what is my favorable event? That is 13.9. 30.9 by 68.7. That should be your answer. As simple as that. Okay. Yeah. Now everyone come back to question number 16, word problem. Again, I'm telling you, word problems are very irritating. Please do solve as many word problems as possible. Just see how to convert the word problem into mathematical statement, either using percentages or inequalities or ratios or addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. You can definitely convert the given word problem into mathematical equation. Try to convert into that. You are the king. You can definitely solve question in seconds. Please do solve question number 16. Try to convert. Don't look for answer. Answer automatically comes. In 2015, the population city x and city y are equal. From 2000, the population city x is increased by 20%. The population city y is the population city is 1 lakh 20. What is the population of city y in 20? Very good. Yeah. Think before you give something. Think. The questions answers would be easy. Only thing is bit complicated. Yeah. Think and please give me answer. And everyone should know meaning of percentage. Percentage means 1 by 100. That's it. If you know that, you can solve this question. Good, good. Even others. No problem. Message me after the class. That also first focus on this class. Probability video, I'll send it to you. No problem. Yeah. That is the only thing that you have missed. Don't worry. Everyone read the question again. Attack. Try to convert into mathematical statement and give me answer. Two students gave me answer here. Three students, I think. Three students gave me answer. 4, 5. But different students are giving me different answer. If you see my explanation, you'll definitely laugh. Array, why it is, when it is so simple, why I'm complicating the things? You should not complicate the things. Convert into mathematical equation. Okay, people have been typing something to me. Okay, see here, how simple is this? Who are finding it difficult, you need to see here. See here, there are two cities, city X and city Y. The population of city X is 1,20,000, but it is increasing by 20% every year. Population of Y is also something like A, but it is decreasing by 10%. Even though it is decreasing, even though it is increasing, after 5 years, both the populations are same. Means definitely in year 2010, the population of city Y should be more than the population of city X. Then only, even you are decreasing, after 5 years, you are same, means the population of city Y is more than the population of city X. So definitely A and B can never be answers. If anyone is giving A and B as answer, I should beat them. I should beat them left and right here. Now come back. Assume answer is 1,60,000. Assume after in 2010 it is this one, 2011 this becomes how much here? In 2011 this becomes how much? Minus 16,000, means 1,34,000. Correct, right? Again this decrease by 13,000, means it becomes 1,20,000. Means again decreasing by 12,000. You are understanding, right? How simple I am telling you. So it can't be 1,60,000. Why it can't be 1,60,000? If the population of city Y in 2010 itself is 1,60,000 in 2010, so it decreases, it becomes less than 1,20,000 after 3 years only. But it should be equal to 1,60,000 after 5 years. Again, I'm repeating, option A and B can never be answers. Why? Because 1,20,000 plus 20% of X, it is increasing 20% every year. On that again 20%. But I'm decreasing. So the number I have should be definitely greater than 1,20,000. Then only my values will work. It can't be these two. C also can't be answer. Why? Because if the population is 1,60,000, after 1 year it is 1,34,000. After an year 1,20,000. After 2 years only it is becoming less than 1,20,000. But I need this 1,20,000 for 5 years. So answer should be, how simple is this? D for Delhi should be answer. So think like this: 10% of 1,60,000 is 16,000. Then again next year it will decrease around some 14,000. It is decreasing 30,000 in just 2 years. 1,60,000 minus 30,000 is only 1,00,000. In 2 years it has become 1,30,000. But I need after 5 years big number, because it is increasing by 20 means I need big number, right? So answer should be definitely D for Delhi should be answered without having any thought. Smartly, only thing is you need to form this mathematical equation. This all looks difficult. Why? Because you need to think a lot. Students find word problems difficult because they need to think a lot. But more and more word problems you solve, you can become a Einstein. You can become anything in life. Anything. Even yesterday in our free WhatsApp SAT group, where I'm posting question every day. Some of you have not yet joined. Please do join the group. I'm posting the question. Even yesterday's English question is like reasoning. More and more of reasoning questions is what SAT is interested in, not more of mathematical formulas. So answer should be definitely D for Delhi should be my answer in this case. Now let me solve another word problem. Then I'll end the class. There are many word problems. In every paper, you'll have at least 10 to 12 word problems. Okay. If I give all that, we get confused. I'll give only purely word problem question. I don't want to. You can solve even 29. 29th is our friend linear functions question, which we'll solve later on. Yeah, everyone should solve 37 and tell me your answer. If anyone is making mistake, I'll not spare you. 37th question. Every student in the class, should type the answer and give me correct answer for question number 37. Everyone should solve question number 37 and type your answer. It is question word problem based on the conversions. Conversions. Don't worry if you're unable to solve. I'll solve more and more word problems. Many word problems. I'll send you works. Please sit down, spend quality time, try to solve, make your brain think, improve your thinking skills. You'll definitely enjoy word problems. Not only word problems, you'll start enjoying math, or you feel like you've become good in math. Everyone should type answer for question number 37 in the chat box. It is a word problem based on the conversions. Round your answer to the nearest whole number. That is important. I got something. I'll type that means SAT will not, college board will not give you the mark. Round your answer to the nearest whole number. Very good. 10 students gave me 10, 12, 14. Very good here. Excellent. Excellent. You can use your calculator. This is a calculator based question. You can use your calculator. Yes, you can use calculator and solve this, please. See, they gave, just how simple is this? They gave 200 miles per hour. What I need to do? I need to convert this into feet per second. 1 mile is 5,280 feet. So 200 into 5,280. 1 hour I need to convert into seconds, which is 3,600. You have wonderful calculators with you, or even you don't have wonderful calculator. This is 18. So this is 5,000. 5,280 by 18. You just do, even I'm not that smart to do of using my brain, but it should be close to 300, because 3 into 18 is 5,400. Answer should be close to 300, but he's asking exact answer. It's not a multiple choice question. Please do. Yes, you will get 293. You need to round off to the nearest whole number. That is also important. So answer should be 293. Who are finding it difficult to solve? No, I don't agree with you, because you just need to convert miles to feet, hours to second. Sir, I'm finding it difficult means no, I don't agree with you. Either you are not reading the question or you are not putting on the paper. If you put on the paper, conversions questions are the most easiest, because even they give the conversion. You might ask me, I don't know 1 mile is how many feet. Then you might ask me, but SAT is such a good friendly paper. They don't even irritate you in conversions. They give you the actual values for the conversions. Okay, yeah. Now I'm going to share you some 20 or 30 or 40 word problems, some difficult, some easy, but they'll make you think. And difficult, because I want students to make them think. More and more word problems you see, you get better and better score in SAT. Students who solve more and more word problems will get better scores. That is with my clear experience. If you want to get 800 in SAT math, you need to focus more and more and more on word problems, on percentage questions and word problems, inequalities question and word problems. We also discussed addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. All that word problems, wherever you get it off, you need to attack and solve them. I'm going to send you in the group next few minutes. Please do solve them. I'll see you in the next class. I'll also send you answers right now so that you can verify immediately. Take care. Bye. Yeah. Bye.